Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn how to knit a sweater for kids around 9 to 10 years of age. Really it's easy, especially for beginners. I have explained step by step. The knitting pattern I have used here, I already posted a video on this. You can find it in the description. I will be showing the steps in this video as well. I will show you with measurements. The length from shoulder is 20 inches. I made a border of 1.5 inches or 2 inches around. The length of arm from the top shoulder is same 20 inches. I think a little more. Now we will measure the armhole length. It's around 6.5 or 7 inches. Even the pattern is very elastic in nature. I will show you the width here. Width is around 14 inches. You can make this sweater of any size. Just check your gauge and try to increase or decrease the stitches here and you will be fine. Do let me know if you have any queries, any questions or any suggestions in the comment box. Do like and share this video. I will be showing you right from the cast on till the end of the sweater how to sew and everything. To make this sweater I have used 5 mm circular knitting needles and this Red Hat Super Saver yarn. The color is light grey. I used almost 400 grams of yarn in total to make this sweater. Ideal size of the knitting needle is mentioned here, so I use the same. This is 4 ply medium weight yarn. As I always say, you can use any yarn and any needle of your choice. To begin with this, I have made the back side of our sweater. Here is the wonderful pattern. I have posted a video about this pattern, how to make it. It is a 4-row repeat pattern and it's very easy, very stretchable for the beginners. They can also learn it quickly and follow along. I casted on 78 stitches initially for the border and I made one by one. I followed knit 1 and purl 1 border for ribbing and I made it around for 10 rows including the cast on row. The border is stretchable as well. Then for the pattern I started from the wrong side. Initially I increased 4 stitches on the both side, then continued the pattern of 4 rows repeat. Here I have done the armhole reduction. I did it by reducing 4 to 1 stitches on each row. As this is the back part, I will be showing you how to reduce the stitches when we will knit front side of the sweater. For shoulder I have transferred the stitches on this bobby pin. In the end, on each shoulder we have 26 stitches left. So if we measure this back part, the length from the armpit here is 13 inches. Armhole length we can see here, it is around 7.5 inches. The total length of the back portion is around 20 inches. 20. For the front part, here I have casted on 78 stitches and I made a border by using 1 by 1 rib. I will quickly tell you about this pattern. You have to begin with 2 knit and 2 purls for first row, then follow it for the second and third row. In the fourth row we will be changing our pattern. So for the first initial 3 rows follow 2 purl and 2 knit. Okay, so after ribbing I followed the same. Then in the fourth row, as shown here, we have to knit 2 together like this, purl 2. Okay, so to knit 2 together we will insert the needle through 2 knit stitches like this and will not take off the stitches. Again insert the needle in the same stitch and make another knit one. Next, as per the pattern, purl 2. So continue the pattern as long as you need it. Knit till the 13 inches. Now I will start the reduction for the armhole. We will do it 4 2 1. I will show you how to do it now. So first stitch I will just slide it on the other needle. Then for the second one I knit it and I will slip over the first stitch over the second one. So this is one reduction like this. Now we have purl stitch. We need to purl it and slip over the previous stitch like this. This is second reduction. Like this we have to do 4. So this is the third one. This is the fourth one. So we are done with our 4 stitches reduction for the armhole on the right side of our work. We will continue now with our pattern. The way we have stitches like 2 purl 2 knits here, we will complete this row and I will show you how to reduce on the back side. Here I have completed that row and we will be reducing similarly on the other side of the row. So on the back side, first stitch we slip as it is and next one we will be purled. Now slip over the first stitch over the second one like this. Do it for 4 times. So this is the last one, fourth one, and now follow the pattern and complete the row. And I will show you how to reduce for the next row. So we have reduced 4 stitches on both sides. Now we are on the right side of our work and we will continue reducing 2 stitches on this row. So first stitch slipped as it is, then next one is knit stitch. We will knit it and then slip over the first stitch on second one. Here we are reducing the second one. Now continue with the design. Here I am at the wrong side of the same row. I have reduced one stitch here and we'll be reducing one more, and then we'll continue the pattern here. Till now we have reduced 4 2 stitches, so 6 stitches from the both end, and now we will reduce 1 stitch on each side. Like this, and then you can continue with the pattern or the row design you are on. Here I am at the end of this row, and now for the next row I am reducing one more stitch again like this, and we'll continue with the design here. We will be reducing for one more time here, so total we reduced like 4 2 1 and 1, so that becomes 8 stitches in total on both sides. So after reducing the armhole, so 4 2 1, and then we'll continue the pattern from here. Now after armhole cutting we have total of 72 stitches on our needle, and we will be binding off 20 stitches from the center for neck, and we will have 26 on the shoulder. I will show you how to make it. So follow the pattern for the 26 stitches. After that, bind off the 20 stitches from the center. I will show you how to complete for the left shoulder then. Here I am almost done. Once you are done with the binding of stitches for neck, we will complete the left shoulder as per the design. For the next part, all we have to do is follow right and left shoulder and complete it till our desired length. We will complete the pattern for the desired height of our front portion, and that will make a square neck. One more thing to notice here is on the inside of the neck edge we have to bind off 2 stitch every time for the initial 2 rows. That will give a good shape to the square neck or U shape. I have completed my front and back portions here. We will be connecting shoulders now. We have to join them from the wrong side, so we will put the right side inside and wrong side on the outside like this. I have used a couple of needles here for the easier knitting. You can see here I have taken 3 needles here. 2 I have already weaved in the stitches, and I'm joining the thread here for the third one. There are different ways to join the stitches for the shoulder. I am following with this knitting needle style. You can do it with the tapestry needle, or even with the crochet needle you can join the two parts. You can follow the way you like. This way might look a little complicated, but trust me, at the end you will be amazed with the results. For our beginners, I have shown this method in a little slower version here so that they can follow along with me. I will follow the same steps for this shoulder entirely, and I will show you how to finish this. Here I am at the end of this connecting two shoulders. I'm almost done, and I will show you how it looks on the right side as well. We will slip off this last stitch and we will make a knot here. I will stitch other shoulder by following same steps. You can follow them as well. I will also connect the sides of front and back till the armhole, and I will show you how it looks. Here I am almost at the end of the sewing sides of the front and back part. I will quickly show you how I follow the stitching with the tapestry needles. Always use a very small part of the stitches to sew them. That will give you a better look. Here I am at the end of the sewing part. I will make a knot here and I will show you how it looks from the right side. And this is how I usually weave in the ends for the better look and safety. You can see how clean the look is. We cannot find out where did exactly we sew the sides, and we will continue for the arms now. So for the sleeves, I have casted on around 38 stitches here, and I made one by one rib for the border, and then I continued with the pattern. I have made, I think, around 3 designs here. For border, I followed 8 to 9 rows for one by one ribbing, one knit and one purl stitch. That's it. Then I started with the pattern with 2 knit and 2 purl, and on the 4th row we twisted the design. For the sleeves, once we are on our 5th row, so after one part of design, we will increase one stitch on both sides every 5th row. So you can see here, as per the pattern, I have recently done the twisting, and this is the 5th row, and that also means we have to increase one stitch on both sides. To increase the stitch, I will slip off first one, and then we have to knit one, and from the same stitch I will make one more knit from the back side like this. Now continue the pattern for the next 4 rows. Here I am at the end of the same row, and I will show you how I increase on the other side of the same row. So from the same stitch I made one knit, and this is the second knit. Like this you can increase on the both sides after every 4 rows. So on every 5th row we have to increase and follow the same pattern. So newly added stitch we just need to incorporate. Follow the pattern and complete this sleeve part till we decrease for the armhole cutting. Before we continue, I would like to show I have made one sleeve here already. I have casted on 38 stitches initially, made the ribbing one by one for 8 rows, and then I started with the pattern. I increased one stitch on both sides after every 4th row. So on the 5th row we will increase, and we have to continue this till it measures around 16 inches. After that we will be decreasing the stitches. I do have completed my second sleeve till it measures around 16 inches. Similar to the armhole cutting we did for the front and back side, we will follow the same 4 to 1 1 1 pattern here. So first I will reduce 4 from the each row, then 2 from the each row, and then 1 from the 10 next rows. After that I reduced 3 stitches from each side. In the end I binded off the remaining stitches. You can see here, first stitch I slipped on as it is, then purl the next one, and I have started decreasing. So 1, this is second, this is third, and this is the 4th one. Now we will continue with the pattern and complete this row. On the wrong side we will again bind off the 4 stitches. I am at the end of this row, and I will show you how to bind off. We have to follow the same instructions as we did earlier, and we will be binding off 4 stitches here. I'm done with the 4 stitches reduction. Now I will reduce 2 stitches in this row from both sides. Like this, and then I will follow the pattern for the rest of the row. I completed this row and I will reduce the next stitches from the next row. I have completed the reduction part 4, then 2 on the both sides. From now onwards, I will decrease 1 stitch on every row for 10 times, and then 3 stitches on each side for 3 times, and then I will bind off the remaining stitches. As you can see here, I have completed the armhole cutting for the sleeve, like 4, 2 and 1 for 10 times. Here I will reduce 3 more stitches for each row 3 times. So here I am at the end of my armhole cutting. This is the reduction we did, 4, 2, 1. 1 we reduced for 10 times, and then we reduced 3 for 1, 2 and 3, 4 times. And then I did the same on the other side as well. This is 4, 2, 1, 10 times, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 times reduced 3 stitches. I had almost 20 to 22 stitches for the bind off at the end. I have almost done with it. I will bind off the stitch and I will put a knot. As soon as I finished knitting the sleeve, I have connected them now. I saved it using the same way I saved the sides. For the neck part, we will pick up the stitches from one end and from the back and from the other end. I'm starting from this side. I will join the yarn from here and we will pick up the stitch. Every time we pick one stitch, we have to take yarn over the needle. Like this, take the yarn over the needle and then again insert the needle and again pick up the stitch. If you are a regular knitter, this may sound a little slow to you, but for our beginners, I am showing how to pick up the stitches and one each at a time, and by rolling over this thread we are making another addition to the stitch. I have picked up the stitches for the neck, so 40 stitches on both sides and 42 on the back side. you can see here. So total 122 stitches for this collar. The collar, we just have to follow one by one ribbing. Only thing is that we will be purling and knitting alternate stitch. So when we knit, we have to insert needle like this from the back side, because we need to make this ribbing identical on both sides. We will not have any wrong side here. This round we will knit like this, and in the second round we will knit regular knitting stitch. So follow the same and complete it for the 18 to 20 rows or 4 inches. I have completed this collar ribbing part for 4 inches of height, and now I will be binding off. To bind off, we have to follow knit and purl wise binding off. Like this, follow and bind off all the stitches loosely. This is how it looks after we bind off all the stitches. And I will cut the yarn and make the knot. Then we will use tapestry needle and we will sew the two ends for the collar. Now to sew the collars, as you can see, we have two ends. We will sew first one side and then we will sew the other one on top of it. We will sew it along the blank edge of the neck. Try to sew it with as small stitches as possible. And as this is the front part, we need to make it finely. It seems hard, but it's not that hard. You can just follow along with me the entire tutorial. This collar looks very good after this sewed. Here I am done with the one side of the collar stitching. I made a knot and secured it. Now don't cut the yarn, just take over the another side of the collar and start sewing it. Here I am almost done and I have taken the threads inside and I will make a knot here. So I weaved in the ends and this is how the end result is. You can keep the collars the way you like, standing, or you can fold it like this. If you haven't seen the pattern video yet, I will link it down in the description box. Hope you are able to follow it quickly. Let me know if you have any questions or suggestions in the comment section. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Happy knitting!